Congratulations on your child's upcoming graduation with the class of 2021. Commencement marks a milestone in the lives of our graduating seniors, and it's the school's way of honoring each student who has met all academic, financial, and other requirements and obligations. I understand that this is an exciting time for you and your family. Our faculty, staff, and administration want you to enjoy this celebration amidst our current pandemic. As such, I ask for your continued support in helping to ensure that the commencement ceremony for Congratulations on your child's upcoming graduation with the class of 2021. Commencement marks a milestone in the lives of our graduating seniors, and it's the school's way of honoring each student who has met all academic, financial, and other requirements and obligations. I understand that this is an exciting time for you and your family. Our faculty, staff, and administration want you to enjoy this celebration amidst our current pandemic. As such, I ask for your continued support in helping to ensure that the commencement ceremony for the class of 2021 can proceed without any unnecessary interruptions and distractions. You can do this by first reviewing and adhering to all of our commencement guidelines that were recently mailed to your homes, highlighted in this presentation, as well as those shared out in my letter to all of you dated March 10th. Secondly, I ask for all of your assistance in reminding all of our friends and relatives that this event is a private event. Therefore, no persons other than the graduate, their 2 household member guests, and limited staff, volunteers, and special guests will be allowed onto campus. There will be no exceptions. There will also be increased security and HPD presence on site to ensure that this event remains safe for all participants. Lastly, we're in the home stretch. Please continue to work with your child, our teachers, and staff to ensure all requirements and obligations are completed by their deadlines. We are blessed with the opportunity to have this limited in-person commencement exercise for our graduating class of 2021. And we appreciate everyone's cooperation to help ensure that we can make this event the most positive, safe, and memorable experience for all. Aloha.
Kapolei High School's 18th annual commencement exercises will be Friday, May 21st, 2021 at 6 p.m. here at the Alvin Nagasako Sports Complex.
Introducing our senior class advisors Vela Helenihi and Ms. Joyce Amina Akau. Our senior class officers, President Jilize Williams, Vice President Taylor Alagao, Secretary Ilikia Gould, Secretary Rafael Hernandez, and Treasurer Nisa Fuentes Ikehara. Each graduate must clear any and all obligations to the school, including outstanding fees, borrowed Chromebooks, hotspots, and lost textbooks, no later than Monday, May 17, 2021. Each graduate must have ordered their cap and gown from Balfour.
Graduation stoles, honor cords, valedictorian medallions, and National Honor Society stoles will be available for pickup on Monday, May 17th at the Alvin Nagasako Sports Complex. You must have an ID for name verification with signature. Graduates must come dressed in their cap, gown, and stole and regalia. Each graduate will be allowed to bring with them a maximum of 2 members from their household to the event. No additional guests will be allowed.
Hello, Kapolei High School graduates and guests. My name is Lisiate Heimuli, the School Safety and Security Officer. I'll be talking to you about what to do when you arrive here on graduation day. Graduates will enter from 2 different locations depending on your last names. For example, if your last name is from A through L, you would drive and enter through the gym side cattle gate. If your last name is from M through Z, you will enter through the front of the school at the farthest gate near Kalpe'a. Once you arrive at your location, a wellness check and temperature screening will be conducted. Anyone who is COVID positive, exhibits COVID-like symptoms, or has been directed by the Hawaii Department of Health to quarantine will not be allowed to enter. Only 1 vehicle per graduate will be allowed to enter school grounds. Graduates and their 2 guests must arrive in the same vehicle. Once checked in, please follow parking staff to your stall and wait till KHS volunteer arrives to escort you and your entire party. If any graduate and their maximum of 2 guests do not drive to the school, an example because you're walking, you must contact the school at 808-305-8000 no later than Tuesday, May 18, 2021 to coordinate special arrangements. Walk-ins will enter through the marquee opening near the front of the office and will need to check in near the flagpole. A detailed map will be available to everyone real soon. If you have any questions, please call the front office at 305-8000. Mahalo.
Each graduate and their guest maximum of 2 members from their household will be seated together on our stadium field in assigned seats that are socially distanced, minimally 6 feet apart. No intermingling between groups on the field will be allowed. Graduates and their household guests, maximum of 2, are encouraged to bring their own water bottles, umbrellas, and alay. All other items such as signs and balloons will not be allowed into the stadium. Once the ceremony begins, all umbrellas must be closed and placed under the seats as not to obstruct the view for all attendees. There will be no person-to-person contact during the celebration, for example, shaking hands or hugs. The household members will be allowed to give a lei only to the graduate whom they arrived with to the ceremony, and only after the graduate receives his or her diploma and prior to exiting the stadium field. No one will be allowed to stand or intermingle during the ceremony and must remain in their assigned seats. 477 graduates plus their 2 graduate guests, which will be a total of 1,431 graduates and guest chairs. We also have 75 volunteers and 15 administration. All graduates and 2 guests will be seated on the field, 3 chairs together, 5 feet side by side.
Aloha, I'm Darren Madela, your Student Activity Coordinator here at Kapolei High School. All graduates and guests will be seated on the field, 3 chairs together, side by side. There will be 221 girl graduates that will be seated on the left-hand side of the field and 256 boy graduates that will be seated on the right-hand side of the field. We'll have 20 rows from front to back with 7 feet spacing between the set of 3 chairs. Each row will consist of 13 sets of chairs on each side of the field, with the center aisle will be 14 feet wide.
Kapolei High School's graduation ceremony is closed to the public. Only the graduate and a maximum of 2 members from their household will be allowed to attend this event, and in 1 vehicle. For those who cannot attend, we will be live streaming this event on our Kapolei High School YouTube channel at www.youtube.com/Kapolei High TV. If you have any questions, please call 808-305-8000 or email joyce.amina@k12.high.us.
The Hurricane Sports Network presents thrilling OIA Baseball. Join us online on Saturday, May 1st at 11 a.m. as our Kapolei Hurricanes take on the Leilehua Mules at Alvin Nagasako Sports Complex.
We've been looking for a reason. It must be hurricane season.
Aloha and welcome to Kapolei High School on this beautiful Saturday morning here at Alvin Nagasako Sports Complex. My name is Darren Hernandez, and we're going to be bringing you live streaming action, exciting OIA baseball this morning. Your hometown Kapolei Hurricanes will be taking on the visitors from Central Oahu, the Leilehua Mules, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And you'll take a look at the Kapolei roster. Principal Wes Shinkawa, Athletic Director Darren Camello, Head Coach Micah Banton, Assistants Dirk Fujii, Dean Lono, Jason Hilacion, Randon Ho, Zach Capololo, and Ben Young. Trainers Shinoa Negrelli and Alex Lowe. And our team, Colt Fujii, and you read the rest, Dylan Kabinatan, Aaron Young, Jeremiah Lono, Leo Hao, Kale Alana, Jake Petrus, Joshua Yakupin, Bryson Hilacion, Matt Walsh, Bulla White, Keanu Laforteza, Landon Sanford, Rick Yamashiro, Cade Fujii, Kaikoa Lokia, Cyrus CJ Lacamiento, Noah Bailey, Matthew Puahi Kapulolo, Hainoa Shiroma, and Robert Pestana. And your visitors, the Leilehua Mules. Principal Jason Nakamoto, Athletic Director Nolan Takuda, Head Coach Mark Rios, Assistant Coaches Mark Nakamura, Brandon Kahn, Logan Owen, Paul Matsumoto, Kavika Bell, Ross Takayama, Caleb Anderson, Chelsea Hernandez, Ren Banis, and Devin Po'opa'a, and your wellness coordinator Darcy Yukumoto. And the Leilehua Mules got a great roster coming at you. Grayson Ania, Bryce Anzai, Lauren Owen, Mana Ringer, Makoa Bell, Bryden Takayama, Tai Yukumoto, Blaze Wong, Mika Heiner Kila, Jaden Sivaleha, Jared Shimabuku, Pono Arindane, Hunter Sasaki, Robert Rodriguez, Zane Winter, La'akea Umiamaka, Nathaniel Dela Cruz, Adrian Dykes, Cohen Barton, and Jackson Augustine. Well, today's matchup is going to be an exciting one, and the main players for both teams that we're going to keep an eye on are for the Kapolei Hurricanes, Bulla White. Bulla White had a triple and a home run in the last game. He was 3 for 4 with 4 RBIs against OIA, and he is red hot at the moment, leading the team in hits and RBIs, doubles, and triples and home runs. So it's been the Bulla White show at the plate for the Hurricanes, and he's going to go up against one of the best pitchers in the OIA. Everybody knows this name, Tai Yukumoto. He's pitched 7 scoreless innings. He's got a win. He's coming in with 8 strikeouts after the 2-0 win over Roosevelt. So it's going to be the pitching of Tai Yukumoto versus the hitting of the Kapolei Hurricanes, led by Red Hot Bulla White. Should be an exciting matchup for the fans today. I'd like to give a shout out to our umpires. They do such an amazing job out here, giving up their Saturdays in the nice, beautiful weather. They could be at the beach, but they're here. Our plate ump, Burton Nakachi, and our base ump, Leroy Silva. On the mound for the Hurricanes will be number 6, Leo Howe. He'll start things up here for the Hurricanes. So it's going to be Yukumoto, probably Yukumoto. I mean, he is the ace, versus Howe on each mound.
Not gonna get the batter. Hey, I guess that was on my foot. Let's try to set that back up.
I had a chat with Coach Rios of Leilehua before the game, and they have a senior-laden team, very experienced. And another pitcher that can really do the job is number 19, Robert Rodriguez. And Robert Rodriguez, also a senior, and may get the call over the ace, Yukumoto. But I tell you what, this guy, Robert Rodriguez, can really bring it as well. So their pitching staff they're loaded at the pitching position. And leading off for the Mules, number 18, Hunter Sasaki, the center fielder. Strike called on the first pitch. Sasaki makes great contact. Foul. Just past the left field baseline. Beautiful day for baseball. Sasaki makes great contact on that one, and it's going to fall for a base hit in front of the center fielder, Petrus. And Sasaki with a single. Our next batter, number 10, the left-handed hitter, can also pitch. And that's senior Tai Yukumoto, penciled in at third base today. Foul down the right baseline. Tai Yukumoto, the do-everything senior for the Mules. Howe delivers, and it is a strike. Beautiful pitch by Howe. And that's 2 strikes now on Yukumoto. High and outside, chased by Yukumoto, and he tips it foul off the left baseline. No balls, 2 strikes to the senior Tai Yukumoto. Howe tries to pick off the runner at first base. That's Hunter Sasaki, who dives safely back. Good contact made. Foul. Oh, into the count still. Good solid hit. Yukumoto goes over the head of the second baseman for a base hit. That's Cade Fujii. Nice hit by Yukumoto. A stand-up double, and now you have runners at second and third. No outs. for the Mules, and they're beginning a rally. And Robert Rodriguez, number 19, the senior, is in, looking to make something happen, looking to bring in some runners here in this situation early on in this contest at the top of the first. Low and inside, ball one. Leilehua, the senior, pitcher and third base. Strike, and that was a breaking ball strike by Howe. Rodriguez very patient at the plate with no outs and a big opportunity here. Howe, and it's a wild throw. Second baseman, shortstop was not ready for that, and Hunter Sasaki comes in to score. 1 run scored on an error there. Howe expected the shortstop or the second baseman to be covering second, turn and threw to pick off the runner, Yukamoto. That went into the outfield and scored a run. That would be an error on the pitcher. Rodriguez, swing and a miss. Howe that time didn't want to make the same mistake. Kind of threw it gingerly behind him to the second baseman. Foul. Tip up and over the backstop. Rodriguez very patient with no outs here. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Low and outside, ball 2. Wild pitch, runner advances to third. We got a full count here now. 3-2 with no outs. 1 run scored for the Mules. Ball fouled off. Rodriguez battling here at the plate. Full count. Ball tipped behind the backstop again. Full count. Runner on third, no outs for Rodriguez. Swing and a miss, and Leilehua with a strikeout. Beautiful pitch. And with one down and one run scored, number 14, Mika Heiner-Kila, a senior first baseman. High and inside. That forced Heiner-Kila off the bag. Ball one. Beautiful breaking ball strike by Howe. Howe trying to get himself out of this precarious position here. Heiner-Kila, nice contact, foul. Great contact made by Heiner-Kila. And tagging up is Yukumoto, and he's safe at home. And that's 2 outs. A sacrifice fly by Heiner-Kila scores. Yukumoto, Leilehua 2, Hurricanes 1 here in the top of the first inning. Up now, number 12, Blaze Wong, another senior. All of these starters are seniors. Coach Rios told me his team is very experienced. Howe with a nice curveball strike. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Blaze Wong count 0-2 with 2 outs. Blaze Wong, nice contact. Foul. Low and inside, ball 1. Count 1-2 to Blaze Wong. Blaze Wong, the right fielder. Blaze Wong makes nice contact. It's a high hopper over the head of the pitcher, and that's going to be a base hit. Grounded into the dirt nicely and just high over Howe's head. And that's going to be a single. Up now, number 23, Nathaniel Dela Cruz, the shortstop. Tall, rangy athlete. Foul into the backstop. Warm and windy day here in the plains of Kapolei. It's a beautiful day. Howe tries to get, fakes the throw. Keeping him honest here. Howe actually does throw. Jakobin, the first baseman. The runner is safe. Okay. Beautiful pitch down the middle, a foul tip. Count is 1-2. 2 outs, top of the first. A very long inning here as the batters are in a battle with the pitcher here, Leo Howe. Foul ball. Nathaniel Dela Cruz, the senior shortstop. Ball 3, high and looping inside pitch. Count is now 2-2 to Dela Cruz. Howe tried to pick off the runner, Wong. Jakobin, who also pitches, seeing action at first base today. Beautiful pitch right down the middle, and that is high and deep into right field, and making the catch for the third out is Bulla White. That ends the threat after the first inning for the Leilehua Mules. 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 men left on base. And the Leilehua Mules take a 2-0 advantage after the first inning. Exciting OIA baseball. Back to live action. Bottom of the first. On the mound, Rodriguez. And at the plate, number 4, Aaron Young. And Aaron Young staring down an 0-2 count early. Rodriguez throwing some heat here. That's a ball. Rodriguez throwing some heat here. That's high and outside for low and outside for a walk. Aaron Young, the speedy Aaron Young, takes first base. And the center fielder, Jake Petrus, up to bat. Low and inside, ball 1. Petrus, the team captain and center fielder. Like a coach on the field, leads by example. And right now, he's been hot at the plate. Rodriguez making an attempt to pick off the runner Jung, who took a pretty big lead there. Hit by pitch. Petrus goes to first. And early on here, no outs. Hurricanes got runners at first and second now. And next up, team captain number 5, Jeremiah Lono. Shortstop, can play all the infield positions. And according to Coach Banton, Lono, who has a full scholarship to Tacoma Community College, is a guy that could play Division I baseball. Rodriguez keeping him honest there. Ball. Good eye by Lono. According to Coach Banton, he thinks Lono can play in the minor leagues one day. And who knows how far he can go. He has all the tools, as said before. Great arm strength. Good eye at the plate here. And Rodriguez with no outs. 2 balls, no strikes. No outs. Runners at first and second. That's going to be a strike call. Two and two, breaking ball, strike call. Lono with a foul. No outs. Score 2-0 in favor of the Mules. And Rodriguez here trying to disentangle himself from the situation. Bottom of the first. No outs, 2 runners on. That's a wild pitch, and that's going to advance the runners. And Rodriguez, that one looked like it just kind of got away from him. Not sure if that's obviously not the type of pitch that he had planned to release. It looked like it slipped out of his hands, but nonetheless, the wild pitch results in the runners moving, and now with no outs, Rodriguez in a big spot here. Ball hit. It's going to be an error between the second baseman, and two runners will score, and it's going to be a sliding in double by the dangerous hitter Jeremiah Lono. So couple the wild pitch that advanced the runners and then the error at second base, which caused both runners to score, and we are just like that tied up with no outs. And the red-hot Bulla White coming off a 4 RBI game in the first game and a 2 RBI game last week, including a home run and a triple. That's low and outside, ball one to Bulla White, the 6'4", 225-pound power hitter, right fielder. Can play football as well. That's going to be ball two. Bulla White, passion is baseball, and is going to pursue baseball at the next level. Bulla White high, foul tip into the lo'i. Down the left field line.
Which way you want me to go? Where you want me to go?
That's a ball. 3-1 the count to Bulla White with no out. No outs. Walk, that's ball four. Bulla White takes first base. And there's going to be a conference at the mound. And the Hurricanes striking back here. And on deck for the Hurricanes is number 16, Cade Fujii. Cade Fujii, the second baseman. Baseball, such a game of strategy, and here coach is talking to the pitcher. Not sure if a pitching change is imminent or if they're going to just talk to Rodriguez to settle down. That's what it looks like is going to happen here. Rodriguez started off with great stuff. He is a hard-throwing pitcher. Did lose a little bit of control there. I think coaches just want him to settle down and go back to what they know he's capable of. And the second baseman, number 16, Cade Fujii, is now in the box. Rodriguez with a half-hearted attempt to keep the runner, Lono, from advancing too far away from the bag. Beautiful pitch right down California Avenue for Richard Rodriguez. Good contact and into right field for a base hit is Cade Fujii, and scoring is Lono. And just like that, with no outs, you got a runner at the corners, and Rodriguez looking to dislodge himself from this situation with White now at third. And our designated hitter is number 20, Noah Bailey, the 6'3", 220-pound senior. Doesn't play the field, but is known for his heavy bat. And designated hitter here being called upon. It's a great situation for a free swinger with no outs. That will be a foul tip. Again, when you are a free swinging guy that has power and there's no outs, there's no pressure, go out there, look for the best ball and try to smash it home here. That's going to be swing and a miss. Stolen base attempt, and runners advance on the wild throw. White comes home. And Cade Fujii advances to third. No outs. The score is now 3-2 after the 4-2. Sorry, 4-2 after the wild pitch to second base. Scores another runner. Ball tipped to the outside. Ball high and outside. Good eye by Bailey. Bailey also plays quarterback, starting quarterback on the football team. Low and outside. Ball. Swing and a miss, a full count, and that's going to be a first out for the Hurricanes. And now up to bat, number 19, and that's C.J. Lacamiento, the catcher. Lacamiento makes solid contact. Will this be a sacrifice fly? It drops for a base hit, and in for another score is Fujii, and the Hurricanes racking it up here in the bottom of the first. Down 2-0. What an answer. 5 runs, a 5-run first inning. And in as a courtesy runner for the catcher, Lacamiento, is number 3, Dylan Cabinatan. And this guy can fly. Cabinatan got some wheels. Very aggressive on the base path with just 1 out. And up is number 9, first baseman Joshua Yakupin, who also pitches. Foul tip. And the Hurricanes on a tear hitting in this first inning. That's a wild pitch. Gets past the catcher and rounding second, but settling down and advancing from first to second is the pinch runner Cabinatan. Count is 1-1. Rodriguez with a nice sinking ball for a strike. And Jakobin now down in a count 1-2 with just one out. Solid contact made. It's going to be a base hit. Jakobin with a single. Kabinatan holds at third. We got base runners on the corners now with one out. And up next for the Hurricanes, number 10, Bryson Hilacion, the third baseman, also plays shortstop and any infield position really. Once you are a shortstop, you can play anywhere. Looks like there's going to be a pitching change here.
Come down to G109.
I know you're gonna dig this.
G109 and check out our hurricane gear.
Back, feel the hurricane. We go hard, bleed black and teal. Hurricane. You hear them screaming and shouting, it's cause they know that we coming and can't do nothing about it. I'm saying.
We've been looking for a reason. It must be hurricane season.
Come down to G109 and check out our hurricane gear.
Tai Yukumoto, the son of Garrett Yukumoto, the longtime head coach at HPU, now an assistant coach at UH Hilo. And now Tai Yukumoto is being called on in a precarious situation. He's being called out to haul out the Mules here in this situation where 5 runs were given up. Again, at the plate, number 10, Bryson Hilacion, the third baseman. Low and inside ball. Yukumoto had 8 strikeouts last week in the win against Roosevelt. Beautiful strike there by Yukumoto. Mules down 5-2 here. Foul tip by Hilacion. Swing and a miss, and that's a strike. And Hilacion goes down swinging for the second out, and the strategy thus far has paid off. Yukamoto coming in and making quick work of Hilacion. And we're back to the top of the lineup, and in is Aaron Young, the speedy left fielder. Yukamoto trying to pick off the runner. We got runners at the corner, 2 outs. A beautiful fastball that sinks for a strike, a called strike here. Ball tip past the Kapolei dugout. You see that large building behind center field? That is the FBI building. That's a wild pitch. Runners advance, and now you got runners at second and third with 2 outs. The count is 1-2 to Young. A check swing, high and outside. Wide pitch. A high pop out. Foul ball. Back here near the portables. Beautiful breaking ball. We got a full count situation here. Pressure situation for Young and for Yukamoto. Can't afford a wild pitch here. That is going to be a strike, and that's going to end it, but not after the Hurricanes do some serious damage. 6 hits, 5 runs on 6 hits, 2 runners left on base, and after the first inning, your score, the Mules 2, the Hurricanes 5. Welcome back to live action. And leading off for the Mules is number 7, Mana Ringer. Mana Ringer, the second baseman. Ball down the center, but high, ball 1. Ringer foul tip down the left third baseline. Good contact made by Ringer. That goes out of bounds. Not out of bounds, foul, sorry. That's a football reference. Can't help myself sometimes. That gets between the legs of Lacamiento. Ringer fouls it off again. Strikeout. Leo Howe retires the first batter, and Howe settling down somewhat after a first inning where he gave up 2 runs on 4 hits. Already 1 down, 1 out here for the Mules. And next up for the Mules, number 4, Lauren Owen. Lauren Owen, just a sophomore. And that's a strike 1. High and outside, but it's a called strike. Count 0-2 here for Owen. 0-2 on Owen. Got a ring to it. Owen tips it back. Foul. Howe with some good stuff there. Foul. Leo Howe has settled down a lot here in the second inning. Big contact into the outfield, and Jake Petrus makes a beautiful stab, and that's out number 2. coming up now, number 16, Jared Shimabuku. Shimabuku, the left fielder. Two outs here for the Mules. Top of the second. And that's a hit, Hilacion, and a throw to Yakupin for third out. And the Hurricane defense comes up big again. First, Petrus in the outfield, and now Hilacion to Yakupin for the 6-3 putout. And now, after 2 innings on no hits, no runs, Hurricanes maintain a 5-2 lead. Back to live action, and a beautiful bat, but wow, what a great play by the second baseman. That's going to be an out. And just like that, I mean, we just returned to live action on the first pitch. That was Jake Petrus on the first pitch. Hit it directly to the second baseman. And a 4-3 putout. And up next, number 5, Jeremiah Lono. Called strike. Yukamoto with some strong stuff here in the bottom of the second. Jeremiah Lono again hit to the right side, and that's going to be 2 outs. And Tai Yukamoto mowing them down here, not by strikes, but by forcing them into hits directly back-to-back, direct hits into the second baseman's area, and both times easy putouts. And Bulla White, who walked last time up, Bulla White with a high towering shot to the shortstop, and that's going to be a quick 1-2-3 inning for the Hurricanes. No hits, no runs. Side retired. Yukamoto doing a great job there, and it's still 5-2.
Come down to G109.
I know you're gonna dig this.
G109 and check out our hurricane gear.
Competition blown back, feel the hurricane. He go hard, bleed black and teal. Hurricane. You hear him screaming and shouting. it's cause they know that we coming and can't do nothing about it. I'm saying
We've been looking for a reason. It must be hurricane season.
Come down to G109 and check out our hurricane gear.
We are back here at Kapolei High School at the Alvin Nagasako Sports Complex. Top of the third inning. And lineup, top of the lineup. Top of the third, top of the lineup, number 8. I'm sorry, number 18, Hunter Sasaki. Ball inside for a ball. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Count 1-1 to Hunter Sasaki, the senior leadoff hitter. Sasaki, the speedy center fielder. How? That's going to be hit by pitch, and Sasaki is going to take first base here. And next up is number 10, the pitcher, Tai Yukumoto. Yukumoto, a left-hand hitter. Howe stolen a base attempt, and that's safe. Sasaki safe at second. No outs, runner on second. Tai Yukumoto, you can hear his teammates calling him Tai Tai. Foul. And speaking of tie, there will be no ties here. If the game ends in a tie after 7 innings, because of COVID-19 rules, it will end in a tie with no extra innings. Wild throw, and holding at third is Sasaki. Sasaki doing some damage here on the bases, and with no out, and Yukumoto at the plate. Strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. Howe on the mound. A beautiful, solid shot, base hit. Petrus comes up and gets it. Sasaki scores. And with no outs, that beautiful hit, that beautiful RBI single by Yukamoto, score is now Hurricanes 5, Mules 3. Coach Banton goes out and has a few words with Leo Howe. With no outs, 1 run scored, and a runner on first. Next up is number 19, Robert Rodriguez. Rodriguez with a solid hit in the gap between third and short for another single. Back-to-back singles now for the Mules. And Rodriguez representing the tying run at first. And this time, Coach Banton comes to the mound, and I believe there will be a pitching change this time. And Bulla White, the right fielder, will come in and take the reins here on the mound. But a solid job by Leo Howe. Really settled down in that second inning. But this is a team game, and pitching is a team effort. And coming in at right field, number 3, Dylan Kabinaton, the speedy base runner. Bulla White warming up that big arm, looking to put a halt to this Mule rally. We are back here at the Alvin Nagasako Sports Complex on a beautiful overcast day. Started off sunny and now it's overcast, nice and cool. Bulla White on the mound. In the box, the batter's box, number 14, Mika Heiner Kila. Heiner Kila showing bunt. And there is no outs, 1 ball, no strikes. Great opportunity, great strategy here by the Mules to try to bunt and move the runners with no outs. Foul. Not sure where the ball ended up, but it was a foul tip off of the attempted bunt. Bulla White keeping the runners safe, keeping them aware. Pitch into the backstop. Micah Heiner Kila, the senior. High and outside. That's going to be a strike. I mean, a ball. That's a ball. We're 2-2 on the count. Swing and a miss. So actually a tip. Just got a piece of the ball there. So we are still at 2-2 on the count. Micah Heiner Kila at the plate. Bulla White looking over his shoulder, making sure the Leilehua base runner at second does not take too much of a lead there. Heiner Kila with a solid base hit again. That's going to load the bases with no outs. And Blaze Wong now, number 12, the senior. The right fielder. Foul. Bulla White trying to get out of this jam here. Bases loaded, no outs, not an enviable position to be in for the senior pitcher, the right-hander. Coming in from right field here. Safe. Coach Banton is letting the umpires know his displeasure with the call at third base. Bases loaded, no outs. Blaze Wong, swing and a miss, strikeout. Nope, that is the second strike, sorry. Blaze started walking away towards the dugout. I thought he had struck out, but the count is 0-2. He just wanted to clear his head. And here he is back in the batter's box. That's going to be a called strike, and this time Bulla White gets Blaze Wong standing and watching with a nice pitch there. And the tall, lanky, and athletic Nathaniel Dela Cruz, the shortstop, comes on with one out in a real big opportunity here for the Mules. Down 2 runs with the bases loaded with 1 out. High ball. Ball 1. Pop up Dela Cruz, and that goes foul. Wild pitch gets away from Lacamiento, and that's going to be a run scored. Coming in is number 2, Bryce Anzai, who was in as a pinch runner. And that narrows the gap to 5-4 with 1 out. Dela Cruz looking to make some noise here. And the Mules not done yet, fighting back here in the top of the 3rd inning. Inside pitch, ball. Strike. Beautiful pitch by Bulla White right down Kapolei Parkway there. We got a full count, 3-2 with 1 out. Big situation here for both teams. Hurricanes nursing this 1-run lead, and the Mules looking to jump ahead with 2 runners on. Foul ball. Swing and a miss. Dela Cruz goes down swinging, and Bulla White's second strikeout, settling down here after being called upon in a tough situation. And here, the left-handed hitter, number 9, the sophomore, Bryden Takayama. Two outs, 2 runners on. Pitch high, ball 1. Strike. One and one the count. Strike call, Bulla White now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bulla White in a situation here trying to save the inning. Pitch high, it's going to be a ball. Here we go, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Hurricanes clinging to a 1-run lead here in the top of the 3rd. Beautiful pitch. Strikeout. Bulla White coming in a pinch, delivering 3 strikeouts in a row, but not before the Mules were able to get 3 hits and 2 runs to bring the score to 5-4.
Come down to G109.
I know you're gonna dig this.
G109 and check out our hurricane gear.
Competition blown back, feel the hurricane. We go hard, bleed black and teal. Hurricane. You hear them screaming and shouting, it's cause they know that we coming and can't do nothing about it. I'm saying
We've been looking for a reason. It must be hurricane season.
Come down to G109 and check out our hurricane gear.
Hurricanes getting ready here as you take a look at the Mules roster. Number 16, Cade Fujii at the plate, and Yukumoto with a strong pitch for strike 1. Yukumoto starting strong here. 2 strikeouts in a row. Nice contact made. It's a race to first, and that's going to be out. Cade Fujii out at first. Nice play made on the infield. And at bat for the Hurricanes, big number 20, Noah Bailey. Low pitch, ball 1. Bailey, that's fair, and that's going to be safe at first. Bailey with a single. No lead is comfortable here today for, I'm sure both coaches, Coach Rios and Coach Banton, are both not satisfied with, would not be satisfied with a 1-run lead. Some explosive batters here. And next up, number 19, Cyrus C.J. Lacamiento. Lacamiento with a bunt attempt, and that goes foul. Lacamiento, the senior catcher. Yukumoto keeping him honest at first base. Lacamiento, one of the few Hurricanes that wears their pants at the knee with the traditional stockings. Gotta love it. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Most of the Hurricanes wear their baseball pants all the way down to the ankles like trousers. Low pitch ball. Count is 1-2. Beautiful change up right down Kilani Avenue. And that is a strike, and coming back on to pitch to hit number 9, the pitcher and first baseman Joshua Yakupin. Solid hit into the shortstop, and that's going to be the third out. Tag made at second. 1 hit, no runs. Your score remains Hurricanes 5, Mules 4. All right, we are back here in the top of the fourth inning. A very tight game turning into a pitcher's duel here between Bulla White and Tai Yukumoto, as both teams exploded early, and Rodriguez and Howe for both teams did not last past the third inning when Yukumoto and Bulla White made an appearance to try and hold back the onslaught of each team. And number 4, Lauren Owen at the plate, pitches high and inside, ball 1. Pitch low for ball 2. Curveball does not hit the mark, and ball 3. No outs, Bulla White on the mound, down 0-3. And that's a high pitch for ball number 4. And Owen takes the bag at first. Lacamiento having a word with Bulla. Bulla, a man of few words. And at the plate for the Mules, number 16, Jared Shimabuku. Coach Banton looking to make a substitution, an injury substitution, I just overheard him say. Or perhaps calling in the trainer, as one of the Hurricanes seemed to be injured. So there's going to be a timeout here, an injury timeout. Officials timeout, obviously, to look at an injury. We do not want to speculate on who or what the injury is. But Shanoa Negrelli, our trainer, heading to the mound and actually talking to Bulla White. Not sure what the issue is, but it could be anything with a pitcher. Sometimes it could be a shoulder or an elbow, a pulled abdominal muscle, even a pulled groin. And you can see that he is stretching out his legs as Shanoa Negrelli making him go through some quick therapy exercises to see what the extent is. Umpire is talking to the trainer to see if Bulla White can continue, and it looks like he will be continuing. May have, it's tough to speculate, but it looked like he could have been having some tightness in his hip. Not sure. We'll try to find out, but Bulla White's going to take a few practice throws to see if he's able to go 100. And it looks like Bulla White is going to continue on on the mound. And number 16, Jared Shimabuku, the senior left fielder, at the plate. Bunt attempt, foul. Huge inning here for the Hurricanes defense, protecting a one-run lead, 5-4. If you just joined us here, we're at Alvin Nagasako Sports Complex in beautiful Kapolei. It's an overcast day, beautiful day for baseball. Bulla White on the mound. Jared Shimabuku at the plate. Top of the fourth inning, no outs. Man on first. Jakobin with the tag, but safe at first is Owen. Pitches almost got away from Lacamiento. It's going to be a ball. One and one to count. Bulla White tries to pick off Owen, who dives safely back at first. That pitch is low for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Bunt attempt, foul. 2-2 the count. Bulla White making sure Owen does not get ahead of himself on the bases. Leilehua has stole 2 bases today. Full count, 3-2. Chopper, 1, 2, and a beautiful double play. Jeremiah Lono to Fujii and to Jakobin. A 5-4-3 double play. 2 outs for the Hurricanes. Number 18, Sasaki, looking to bunt here. Hunter Sasaki, number 18, top of the lineup. Pitch is inside, ball. Bulla White with a strike, that a sinking ball strike right down the lane. Pitch low and outside for a ball. Two outs, 3 balls, 1 strike. Two strikes. Bulla White with a full count here. Can he get them out of this inning here with no man on, clinging to a 1-run lead? And that's going to be put out at first base. Lacamiento to Yakupin, and no hits, no runs, no errors. And your score remains Hurricanes 5, Mules 4. Back to live action here. Hurricanes. Bryson Hilacion at the plate, and he makes great contact. But a beautiful put out at left field. Shimabuku making the grab. 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Number 4, Aaron Young, the left fielder. Curveball low and inside for ball 1. Another curveball high and outside, ball 2. Low and almost into the dirt, ball 3. And good eye, Aaron Young, very disciplined at the plate. Ball 4. Aaron Young with 1 out takes first base. Up next, the left-handed hitter, team captain, senior center fielder, Petrus, Jake Petrus. Five straight balls thrown by Yukumoto here. Nice hit. Deep. That is long gone. Jake Petrus with a homer to right field. Tremendous contact. And Petrus, who has been hot, back on fire again. And Jake Petrus with a 2-run shot to right field. He got all of that one. And that went all the way down to the shot put circle behind right center field. And Jake Petrus now adding to the Hurricane lead. 2 more runs, and it's now 7-4 Hurricanes. Jeremiah Lono now. Lono with a short dribbler to the shortstop. To the second baseman, sorry. For a putout. Next up is the pitcher, Bulla White. Petrus giving the Hurricanes a little bit of breathing room here. Bulla White with a shot bobbled by the second baseman, and Bulla White reaches first base on an error. And that ball just went through the legs of the second baseman, Ringor. And up now for the Hurricanes, number 16, Cade Fujii. Pitch low and outside, ball 1. 2 outs. Runner on 1 on first base. Curveball called strike, 1-1, the count. Yukumoto on the mound, that time way inside and low. Ball number 2. Yukumoto trying to pick off White at first base. Ball nearly gets away from the catcher, number 8. Fujii at the plate. Chopper to third and out. Third out. So Tai Yukumoto for the Mules gives up 3 hits, 2 runs, including a towering homer by Jake Petrus, but retires the side, but not until the Hurricanes leave with 3 hits, 2 more runs, and 1 man left on base. Your score heading into the top of the 5th, Hurricanes 7, Mules 4. Back to live action. We have a pitching change for the Hurricanes. Now on the mound is first baseman Joshua Yakupin. Playing first base is Matt Walsh. And Bulla White returns to right field. And on the mound, in the batter's box for the Mules is number 10, Tai Yukumoto. Yakupin way outside for a ball. Yukumoto, a high pop fly, and shortstop Lono makes the easy out for the Hurricane defense. Next up is number 19, Robert Rodriguez. Yakupin, a strong hit by Rodriguez just over the head of the shortstop, and that will be a single base hit by Rodriguez. Next up for the Mules, looking to rally here, number 14, Micah Heiner Kila. Mules down by 3 runs, looking at this 5th inning as an opportunity here with 1 out. Yakupin, pitch is low and inside, ball 1. Lacamiento getting the signals from the coaches as he signals in the pitch signal to Jakopin. Jakopin keeping that first baseman in his sights. Swing and a miss. Micah Heiner-Kila, who had a base hit last time up, that time swung on and missed. And tagged out at first. Matt Walsh making the play. Jakopin caught the runner napping. And Rodriguez, after a nice hit, gets caught at first for the second out. Jakopin pitches low and outside. Ball one. Check ball two to Micah Heiner-Kila. That's a called strike just outside of the strike zone, or just inside of the strike zone, I'm sorry. Nice control by Jakopin. Not full count. 2-2 is the count with 2 outs. Nice strikeout by Jakopin, and that ends the threat for the Leilehua Mules. And no hits, no one hit, no runs, no errors. And after the 5th inning, the Mules come away with no runs. Your score remains Hurricanes 7, Mules 4.
Come down to G109.
I know you're gonna dig this.
G109 and check out our hurricane gear.
Competition blow back, feel the hurricane. We go hard, bleed black and teal. Hurricane. You hear them screaming and shouting, it's cause they know that we coming and can't do nothing about it. I'm saying
We've been looking for a reason. It must be hurricane season.
Come down to G109 and check out our hurricane gear.
Noah Bailey up to bat. Still on the mound is number 10, Tai Yukamoto. Noah Bailey had a single last time up. Pitch is wide and outside for a ball. Swing and a miss. A big cut by Bailey. Wide and outside pitch for a ball. Beautiful pitch, and Bailey caught looking, and it's a strikeout. One down for the Hurricanes. The catcher, number 19, CJ Lacamiento. Pitch is low and inside for a ball. That's a beautiful curveball strike. Yukumoto has some fine stuff. Curveball, fastball. Foul tip. It's going to be 1 ball, 2 strikes for Lacamiento. Nice contact by Lacamiento. That's going to be foul. Beautiful curveball just off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Tip back for a foul. Lacamiento battling here at the plate. 2-2. Bottom of the 5th, 1 out. Nice and windy here today in Kapolei. We got a full count, 3-2. What'll he do? 1 down. Nice contact made. And a single, a base hit for Lacamiento. Put it in the gap. Made it tough for the third baseman to handle it. Now we have a courtesy runner for the catcher. Lacamiento will come out. And coming in, number 14, Landon Sanford. And coming in is number 9 at the plate, the pitcher, Jakopin. Getting the signals from Coach Banton here. 1 out, a man on first, and Jakopin. Jakopin, look at the bunt. It's a short bunt, and he is going to be out. Very close, but sacrifice bunt. Called out by a hair at first base, but he advances the runner to second. A well-executed sacrifice bunt by Jakopin. And next up for the Hurricanes, number 10, Bryson Hilacion, the third baseman. Yukumoto keeping a close eye on the runner at second. Swing and a miss. Hilacion. ball. Count is 1-1. 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th. Foul into the backstop. Tai Yukumuro, the ace pitcher here, trying to end the Hurricane threat. Contact made by Hilacion, and that goes foul. Good hit, Bryson Hilacion. Safe at first, and a wild throw, and coming home to score is number 14, Landon Sanford, the pinch runner. And advancing to second is Hilacion on a throwing error. And now we're back to the top of the lineup, number 4, Aaron Young, the left fielder in. And the Hurricanes doubling up the Mules 8-4. And an uncharacteristic throwing error in the infield caused another run to score for the Hurricanes. Fastball, Yukumoto strike. Nice curveball. Yukumoto got some lively stuff. Beautiful curveball. That one curved down California Avenue and came around to Kilani Avenue. Beautiful curve. Tai Yukumoto keeping his eye on the second base, the runner at second base, Hilacion, with 2 outs. Count is 2-2. Bottom of the 5th, runner on second. Yukumoto power pitch. That's going to be a beautiful catch made for the 3rd out by the shortstop, Dela Cruz, reaching up with his long arm. He is such a rangy and tall playmaker. Not much gets by him. And at the end of the inning, we are 8-4, Hurricanes with the lead. You know what is? Yakupin delivers. Blaze Wong. Foul. Top of the 6th inning. If you're just joining us, we're in beautiful Kapolei. We got exciting OIA baseball. Beautiful pitch right down Leilehua Boulevard. Yakupin, who's been called upon, the third pitcher here to finish off the game. Blaze Wong with a foul tip. Nice solid contact into center field. That's going to fall as a base hit. Aaron Young, great attempt at the ball, just out of his reach. And a a double for Blaze Wong. Aaron Young made a valiant diving attempt. May have been shaken up. Returning to action here. Nathaniel Delacruz, the shortstop who made the final out in the previous inning, at the plate against Jakobin. Low pitch for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes, with a runner at second. High pitch. Ball 3. Jakobin, beautiful strike, power fastball. 3 balls, 1 strike now. No outs. Safe at second. Jakobin tried to catch him napping. Swing and a miss. Delacruz, and now we have a full count, no outs. Man on second. Jakobin high and outside, ball 4. Delacruz takes the bag. We got runners at first and second with no outs. And number 9, Bryden Takayama, the young sophomore, the left-handed hitter, will be at the plate. Strike. Jakobin throwing some heat here in the top of the 6th. Count 0-1. Jakobin now with 2 men on and no outs. Takayama here, patient at the plate. Jakobin throws it to second. Great Contact. That's going to be foul. Takayama in a battle here at the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jakobin, beautiful pitch, strike 3. Jakobin bringing some heat here in the top of the 6th. Score is still Mules 4, Hurricanes 8. And in the batter's box for the Mules, number 4, Lauren Owen. Strike, Jakobin throwing heat again. Jakobin getting stronger as the game progresses here. Throwing some stuff. That's swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Jakobin ahead of the count here with 1 out. 0-2, but 2 runners on for the Mules at first and at second. Nice hit to the second baseman, Fujii, for the second out. And just missed the double play as runner at second was able to get safely back. Number 16 is up. Jared Shimabuku, the left fielder. 2 outs now for the Hurricanes. Jakobin, low pitch. Ball 1. High pitch, ball 2. That's a ball. Ball 3 now. Strike. Jakobin here trying to get himself out of this jam. Strike. Jakobin with a strikeout. Three and two, looking for a strikeout. Well, that's going to be a walk. Takayama will take first base, and we got the bases loaded. And we're back to the top of the lineup. Number 18, Hunter Sasaki, the senior, a grand slam away from tying this up. Pitch is wide, ball 1. Jakobin versus Sasaki here. Pitch is high, ball 2. 2 outs here. Lacamiento is going to have a conference at the mound to try to settle down his pitcher. Tip. That ball over the dugout near the portables. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 down, bases loaded. 2-2 now is the count. This could be a monumental moment in this ball game. High and way inside for a ball, and we have a full count. And it doesn't get more pressure-packed than this. A full count, 2 outs, the bases loaded. Sasaki battling at the plate. That is a foul tip. Hunter Sasaki and Joshua Yakupin in a pressure situation. That ball is high to center field, and making the catch for the 3rd out is the senior captain Jake Petrus, ending the threat. And the Mules, after 4 hits and a run scored, left 3 men on base, and we head to the bottom of the 6th with your score: Kapolei 8, the Mules 4.
Come down to G109.
I know you're gonna dig this.
G109 and check out our hurricane gear.
Competition blow back, feel the hurricane. We go hard, bleed black and teal. Hurricane. You hear them screaming and shouting, it's cause they know that we coming and can't do nothing about it. I'm saying,
We've been looking for a reason. It must be hurricane season.
Come down to G109 and check out our hurricane gear.
Returning to action here, we have a pitching change for the Mules. Number 18, Hunter Sasaki. And at the plate, the senior captain center fielder Jake Petrus. Swing and a miss. Nice solid contact by Petrus to the first baseman. Sasaki covers the bag, and out number 1 for the Mules. Jeremiah Lono, the shortstop, team captain. Sasaki wide and outside for ball 1. Beautiful pitch straight down the middle for a strike. Drops in for a strike. Lono makes contact, base hit, and that is a single. And big Bulla White, the 6'4", 225-pound senior right fielder and pitcher, batting left, faces Hunter Sasaki. Foul, and it looks as though Bulla White may have hit his ankle or shin. Sasaki trying to keep Lono at bay. A lot of wind right now. Good thing everything is taped down here. Pitch is low for a ball. Count is 1-1. Foul tip. Lono, a speedy base runner, looking to get ahead here and try to steal a base. One ball, 2 strikes to White. Hit by pitch. Bulla White takes the base. And now Lono at second, White at first. And into the game is second baseman Cade Fujii. Hunter Sasaki on the mound. That is wide and inside for ball 1. Nice pitch, but it's a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. A low ball, and Lono makes a dive for it, and he's safe at third. Bulla White advances to second. And with one out, Fujii now ahead of the count. 3 balls, no strikes. Looking for an opportunity here. Beautiful pitch right down Whitmore Avenue for a strike. That's ball 4, wide and outside, and the bases are now loaded. And designated hitter Noah Bailey got a strikeout and a single thus far. Coming in a big spot here. Bases loaded, 1 out. Ball 1 to Bailey. Inside, nearly hit Bailey. Catcher's going to have some words of encouragement for Sasaki. Bailey fouls it off. Coach Banton went for the bare-handed grab and was unsuccessful, eliciting laughter and fun mocking from his bench. Some good fun feelings here at Alvin Nagasako Sports Complex. Big moment here, bases loaded, 1 out, 2-2 for Noah Bailey. Inside pitch for ball 3. We got a full count situation. Bases loaded. Noah Bailey, the big right-handed hitter. That's going to be ball number 4, and a run will come in. Lono comes in to score a run, and that's going to be 9-4. And timeout, Mules. The catcher, CJ Lacamiento. Nice breaking ball strike by Sasaki. Inside pitch by Sasaki for a ball. Oh, hit by pitch. Lacamiento hit in the small of the back, and that's going to score Bulla White. Courtesy runner for the catcher Lacamiento. Coming in is number 14, Landon Sanford. Last time scored a run. And Joshua Yakupin, the pitcher, is now at the plate. Your score now, Hurricanes 10, Mules 4. Nice contact made to the shortstop to the first, to the second baseman, and that is a beautiful double play. A 5-4-3 double play executed by the Mule infield, but not before the Hurricanes tack on 2 more runs on 3 hits. 3 men left on base, however. And your score now, Hurricanes 10, Mules 4, as we head to the final and 7th inning. Here we are heading into the last inning for today's ball game. We got a new pitcher, Damon Tan. And number 10, Tai Yukumoto, hit by pitch, and he is on first base. Number 19, Robert Rodriguez, started off the game at pitcher. Multi-talented athlete. Damon Tan on the mound. Damon Tan with a high delivery, over-arm delivery. That's ball 1. Damon Tan, check swing, ball 2. Swing and a miss. Tan called on by Coach Banton to be the closer here. 2 balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. Rodriguez. We got a full count here. We have a full count now. Sorry about that. We're 2-2 previously. Tan with that overhand delivery. Ball to Hilacion, and it's out at first and out at second. A 6-4-3 double play executed flawlessly. Hilacion to Fujii to Walsh. And we are 1 out away. 1 out away from closing this out, and Damon Tan called upon to be the closer. Strike one to the batter, number 14, Micah Heiner Kila. A looping, dropping fastball by Tan. Beautiful pitch. Count is 0-2 with 2 outs. And a strike, a called strike, and that retires the side. And that is the ball game, folks. Your final score: the Kapolei Hurricanes 10, the Leilehua Mules 4. Great performances all around by both teams. Darren Hernandez here, Hurricane Sports Network. You just witnessed an exciting game. The Kapolei Hurricanes versus the visiting Leilehua Mules here at Alvin Nagasako Sports Complex. And just a great overall game. A couple of explosions, both teams using 3 different pitchers throughout the game. Some timely hitting on both squads, but give both squads credit. There was a lot of back and forth. Both teams came to play. It was a beautiful overcast day. Tai Yukumoto did a great job as a hitter and as a clutch pitcher, closing out the Hurricanes in some big stops, some big situations. But credit the Kapolei Hurricanes. They were able to come back down and really exploded during that 5th inning and tacked on a huge 4-run advantage to double up the score 8-4, and give credit to Jake Petrus. Jake Petrus, a towering 2-run home run shot that really sealed the deal for the Hurricanes. So Jake Petrus, our Hurricane player of the game. He was outstanding in the field, outstanding at the plate, but a great overall team effort by both teams. And I just want to tell you, we're not done yet. So make sure you join us next week. We're going to have more action coming your way on the Hurricane Sports Network. We've got softball next week versus Kapolei Charter. And that's going to be 3 p.m. May 4th. And then on May 6th at 5 p.m., the Waipahu Marauders come to town as they take on our volleyball boys here at the Kapolei High Gymnasium. And then I tell you what, this has been an exciting time for us. And make sure you join us. Live streamed here, YouTube. Make sure you can go back and replay it and You know, if I mispronounce the name, make sure you guys email me and let me know. But we're trying our best here, and I want to thank Daryl, Madela, Rich Tanuvasa, John Cronin. I want to thank Kenny Tangjin, Darren Camello, our AD, and just everyone involved here with the Hurricane Sports Network for putting this on. For Darren Hernandez, I'm bidding you adieu. Your final score, the Hurricanes 10, the Mules 4. I'm out.